Hey Fish Fam and YouTube, this is Racing's Natural Aquariums. This is Rob with you today, giving you a little fish store tour, one of the local fish stores that I've fallen in love with over the last several months, called Benson's. This is one of their stores near me. I have another one that's even closer, but they seem to stock a lot of different things, so I like to go back and forth. As you see, they have neons, platies, grimoires, plecos, just a ton of different fish. They utilize a lot of the universal backgrounds in their store tanks, which really makes it look beautiful for somebody just walking in wanting to just look at fish and fish tanks. As you see, they have a lot of plants in their tanks. Some of the bigger plants there that you see are actually part of their filtration system. They utilize those to help with utilizing the nutrients as well as trying to keep the nitrates down. And they don't sell those because there was a few in there that I really wanted to complete my cichlid tank, but they won't sell, like the big one right there. They won't sell those. As I work down to the corner here, we're getting into a section that I've finally had the cichlid tank flame relit. I had them many years ago, and I finally got the 75 up and running, and I have some beautiful cichlids in there, which I'm still working on getting that video finished and getting that uploaded. So that'll be coming out shortly, now that I've kind of got that tank finished up. But as you see here, some beautiful tanks. You saw some grimoires or gouramis, some angelfish. With this particular store, you know, I had the pleasure of meeting the owner, and I went to the local store that's right here, and I was just looking around, and he happened to come out of a room and asked me, you know, if I needed any help or I had any questions, and I told him no, I was just looking. That actually turned into an hour of just hanging out in the store, talking about fish, talking about the hobby, talking about plants and everything. So it was definitely a cool experience. He also mentioned about, you know, ordering stuff in that they don't carry, that he doesn't want to waste shelf space on. So, you know, that makes you really want to frequent that store, where you can go into a chain store and stand around and be ignored for God knows how long. So, you know, where I'm actually at, I'm lucky. I have two of the chain stores. I have the mom and pop chain store, and I have a mom and pop regular local fish store. Excuse me. So I have the luxury of being able to price shop, quality shop, you name it. But as you see here now, that's a beautiful betta setup. You know, I really like that. And that's something that's pretty simple that any of us could actually do. And, you know, you walk in here and you see the designs of these tanks, and it, you know, it really gives you ideas like, hey, you know, I could do this, or I could take this and do this and wind up having it look like this. So, you know, it's just, it's a nice store to walk into. The tanks are beautiful. Compared to his other store, which is a little further away, they do have a lot of fish, but nothing like really out of the ordinary or anything that like really pops. The tank setups are okay, you know, much better than the brick and mortar chain stores. But this store and the one that's just down the road from me now definitely have beautiful setups. And, you know, he is like Corey from Aquarium Co-ops. He's a fish keeper. He actually showed me his tanks that he has at home. He showed me his fish. He shared some ideas with what he was doing. You know, and that segued to, I got talking to him about my Phoenix 24/7 Planet Plus light that I had, and I was working on my tank, and then I got distracted and I wasn't paying any attention, and I think I fried my packs, my power packs. So, you know, I got talking to him. He's like, well, bring them in, we'll plug them in, and we'll see if it's the light or if it's the power pack. So I thought that was pretty cool. So that's what I've got planned for lunchtime tomorrow. And as you see there, when he gets fishing, if they're not up to standard, he'll quarantine them. That's a big plus. Where, you can go to a chain store, they'll sell you the fish. It could be covered with ick. It could be filled with internal parasites. It's in that type of environment, it's the bottom line. They don't care anything whether the fish lives or dies. And it's only until recently going into the 2 chain stores I have that one kind of excels. They've actually hired people who are fish keepers that have knowledge, and they're willing to engage, but nowhere near the level of this type of store, where you have that camaraderie. They belong to the local fish page, and they constantly monitor it and answer questions, or they'll tell you, hey, we're going to have this great sale coming up on bug bites, or we've marked down these lights 25%, and things like that. And that's a place that I'd rather spend my money at than to go to another place and stand and wait to be helped, ask for something, and they give you everything but what you asked for. So as you see, beautiful tanks. Now this is my favorite wall because this is the cichlid wall. And yes, I did take home 3 cichlids today, or that day. And on Sundays, which is really cool, buy 2 get 1 free. So not only did I buy 2 get 1 free, I had a $10 rewards card because you get so many points for so many dollars. And so far, I've already got probably $30 in reward cards. So because I saved money on the 3rd fish, I picked up some of the food, the cobalt coloring food and whatnot that they had marked down. So, it turned out to be a nice, it was a miserable day out Sunday. It was cold, it was rainy, and this was a nice thing to go out and do, and it didn't cost me a lot of money. So, I figured, while I'm here, let me do a quick, local fish store tour and let you guys check it out and see everything that they have. And just try to get some content up, because I do apologize. I've been lacking on that area. I've got so many different things going on, and just trying to get some stuff back up there and let you guys know that I'm still here. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks for stopping by. God bless.